Today I'm going to give you 13 or more reasons why the Islamic prophet Muhammad is not a Muslim. Some of you will be surprised. I am going to use the Quran and the Islamic books to determine whether Muhammad is a Muslim. First, somebody will ask, but what is a Muslim? What is a Muslim? Who is a Muslim? That's what we ask. Who is a Muslim? A Muslim is somebody who submits to the will of Allah. That's the first thing. Someone who submits to the will of Allah. 2, who follows the teachings of Islam as revealed in the Quran and the Hadith. I say it again. A Muslim is somebody who submits to the will of Allah. Or what Allah says is what he does. And secondly, he follows the teaching of Islam as revealed in the Quran and the Hadith. As revealed in the Quran and the Hadith. But the main subject is what I call Muhammadology. Muhammadology is my college. Do you understand? It stands for the study of the art and science of the true Islamic prophet Muhammad. You see, the word Muhammadology, Muhammad stands for Muhammad, and logy is a Greek word meaning study of. So Muhammadology means the study of the prophet Muhammad, or the study of Muhammad. And that's what we are going to do today. And I'm going to give you between 13 and 16 reasons why I think Muhammad is not a Muslim. And I'm going to use the Quran and the books of the Muslims to determine whether Muhammad obeys Muhammad or whether Muhammad goes by what Islam determines or wants. Yes, several key Islamic beliefs that makes Prophet Muhammad fail or using the Quran and the Hadith. And I'm going to use the Quran and the Hadith to show you that Muhammad is a failure concerning who a Muslim is. Failure number 1.
Polygamy. Polygamy has got to do with having plenty wives.
You see, when you read the Quran and so on, it says that a Muslim should have what? 4 wives. 4 wives. Let's go to Quran chapter 4, verse number 3. I have the Quran translated here. Quran chapter 4, verse number 3. Quran 4, verse 3. It says, a man should not have more than 4 wives. Quran 4, verse 3. A man should not have more than 4 wives. So if this is what Allah is saying through his prophet Muhammad, and he's saying that a man should not have more than 4 wives, the question is, how many wives does Muhammad have? How many wives did Muhammad have? Like I'm saying in this study, I'm going to use the Quran and the Hadith to determine whether Muhammad is supposed to be a Muslim or is a Muslim. Even though according to the Quran, he is supposed to be the first Muslim. As we go on, we will determine whether the Quran actually is from a God or from Allah, or they are the words of Muhammad. They are the words of Muhammad, which are determined, which I find out from the same Quran and the Hadiths. Let's look at Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim 1463. Sahih Muslim 1463 says that the Prophet had 11 wives at a time. According to the Quran, how many wives is a Muslim supposed to have according to the Quran? Is it not 4? But Muhammad had, according to Sahih Muslim, Muhammad had 11 wives. So failure number 1. Muhammad had 11 wives when the command of Muhammad to every Muslim is that every Muslim should not have more than 4 wives. Whether you are a billionaire, you are a king, you are whoever you are, the command of Allah is that no Muslim should have more than 4 wives. But how many did Muhammad have? 11. Not even 6 or 8 or 10, but 11. Almost times 3. Almost times 3. Let's read Sahih al-Bukhari 268. Sahih al-Bukhari 268. Narrated Qatada. Anas bin Malik said, The prophet used to visit all his wives in a round during the day and night, and they were 11 in number. I asked Anas, had the prophet the strength for it? Anas replied, we used to say that the prophet was given the strength of 30 men. And Said said on the authority of Qatada that Anas has told him about 9 wives only, not 11. Sahih al-Bukhari 268. Some people were in a way gossiping and discussing the way Muhammad keeps on having wives and sleeping with women. And he said in a day, he could go through all the wives, the 11 wives, in the morning and then in the evening. And they were saying, hey, how is he able to have sex with 11 women maybe twice in a day? And he said, don't you know Allah, the prophet has been given the strength of 30 men. So what 30 men could do, can we come to sex? Muhammad alone has that strength. That is what they have been gossiping and thinking about. But the question is Muhammad not a failure? Didn't he violate the rule that no Muslim, whoever you are, should marry more than 4 wives? So my Muslim friend, this is failure number 1 for your Islamic prophet. He married more than 4 wives when your Allah is supposed to have commanded all of you Muslims to not to marry more than 4.